What's up, YouTube? You already know what the business is. It's your boy Sam, and I'm back with another video. So, I'm going to be talking to y'all about what happened this past Monday night on Monday Night Raw in Dallas, Texas, between the OTC, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, and his shield brother Seth freaking Rollins, while they was having a contract signing segment to end Monday Night Raw. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So y'all already know last week on Monday Night Raw, on Monday, Seth Rollins had interrupted the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman Reigns. So what happened was Seth Rollins had challenged Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins challenging Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship for one last dance, for one last final match between these two men. Because we may not get to see these two WWE superstars battle it out against each other in the near future. So, hear me out. We already got Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar and Todd Henry still. We got the Women's World Championship on the line between Liv Morgan and Io Sky. And we probably getting future matches for SummerSlam. It could be Charlotte Flair going against Jade, after what Jade did to Alexa Bliss last Friday night on SmackDown. So, these matches is going to be a banger for SummerSlam. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. So, last week on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins had challenged the OTC Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam for one last time. Now, this time, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam for one final time between these two men. Because we may not get to see these two men battle it out again against each other in the near future. So with that being said, this what happened this past Monday night on Monday Night Raw, in a contract signing. So, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns had made it official when they signed their name on the paper. They made it official for SummerSlam. Now, with that being said, Seth Rollins had told Roman Reigns that he's going to see him later. So, after Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns had signed a contract, Seth Rollins had walked out the ring. He told Roman Reigns he was going to see him later. Then, Roman Reigns asked Seth Rollins, "You just gonna sign and run?" Now, here's the part that caught Seth Rollins' attention. So, while Seth Rollins was walking away, after he told Roman Reigns he was gonna see him later, Roman Reigns told Seth Rollins, "Okay, let's play your game. What happens if you do beat me at SummerSlam? What happens if you do win? What happens if you do beat me at SummerSlam? You gonna carry the World Heavyweight title for a couple of months and get injured again?" Now that right there, what Roman just said to Seth Rollins this past Monday night on Monday Night Raw during the contract signing segment. What happens if you do beat me? What happens if you do win? You gonna carry the World Heavyweight title for a couple of months and then get injured again? Now, what Roman was saying, he was spinning some facts about Seth Rollins, because that's what happened. When Seth Rollins had got injured, he had to forfeit his World Heavyweight title after carrying it, while he was with the Vision, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, and Paul Heyman. So yeah. Then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins had came back into the ring to confront Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns was feeling even more fast about Seth Rollins. He even said Seth Rollins had to fake an injury to cash in his money in the bank to become champion again. Then all of a sudden, he even told Seth Rollins that your daddy, Triple H, is the one that's running this joint. Yes, we already know Triple H, the COO, is the executive president of WWE. Triple H, the head of creator, is the one that is running Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Now, don't get me wrong. Roman Reigns was feeling some fast about Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins was downloading anger inside of his brain after he realized that what Roman was saying was true. Seth Rollins was downloading anger. He was downloading anger trying to get his hands on Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns knew for a fact that what he said about Seth Rollins was true. Now, I have a feeling that Roman Reigns is going to retain his World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. No bloodline involved, no Jimmy Uso, no Jey Uso, no Jacob Fauci, no Sami Zayn, nobody. The bloodline did not get involved. It's personal between Roman Reigns and Seth freaking Rollins. Now, hear me out when I stated the last time Roman Reigns had a championship match against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins had a championship match against Roman Reigns was at the Royal Rumble in 2022. Roman Reigns was defending his WWE Universal Championship against Seth Rollins. Before that match had even started, Seth Rollins had brought back the Shield vest to play mind games with his Shield brother Roman Reigns. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, let's say what happened if this time it could be Roman Reigns bringing his Shield attire to play mind games with Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns has never lost a single match at SummerSlam. We're not talking about a fatal four-way match. We're not talking about a tag team match. We're not talking about a triple threat match. We're talking about a single match at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns, the OTC, the World Heavyweight Champion, has never lost a single match at SummerSlam. Now, like I just told you, I have a feeling that Roman Reigns is going to end Seth Rollins at SummerSlam once and for all. Now, don't get me wrong. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins be tearing each other apart. They be giving us classic matches. They be battling it out against each other. They be tearing the house down. Every time when we get to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, they be giving us a 5-star match. Now, it's SummerSlam. It's going to be for the World Heavyweight title. Now, last time when they had a championship match, it was back in 2022. Seth Rollins was the babyface in 2022, and Roman Reigns was the heel back then. Seth Rollins was the one who brought the Shield vest to play mind games with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost. He won by disqualification, and he returned his Universal Championship. Seth Rollins did beat Roman Reigns, but it was by disqualification, because Roman Reigns was beating the crap out of Seth Rollins back then at the Royal Rumble in 2022. Now, this time, on August 2nd, Night 2 of SummerSlam in Minneapolis, Minnesota, it's going to be for the World Heavyweight title. Roman Reigns will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Seth Rollins. And yes, this match right here is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger for the entire WWE Universe around the world. Yes, last time Seth Rollins did bring back the Shield vest to play mind games with Roman Reigns. But this time, what happened if Seth Rollins brings his attire? But this time it's going to be Roman Reigns playing mind games with Seth Rollins, when Roman Reigns comes to SummerSlam with his Shield attire on, playing mind games with Seth Rollins. Yes, it's right. It's true. Seth Rollins was the one who put a shield tearing Roman Reigns' back, breaking up the shield. Now this get real personal. This is for one final time, one last dance between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. We already know who's gonna win this final dance at SummerSlam for the World title. It's gonna be the OTC Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns will defeat Seth Rollins to retain his World Championship at SummerSlam on August 2nd in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This your boy Sam. I'll see you guys in this video. I'm out. Peace.